Good morning. I'm JD, and this is day 3 of my video log. And it wouldn't be a video log. It would not be a video log if I didn't appear at least once in a bathrobe. I lifted something too heavy the other day, and I have a muscle spasm in my back. And I am not used to hurting. Not at all. And I've had a tough time accepting that I'm in pain. But I had to. So yesterday I told you about my resume creation endeavor, and I found Martin Yate on a Google Hangout with Kevin Kermes. I hope I'm saying his last name correctly. He has a difficult short name. I have a difficult long name, Quinnichet. But if you can say Morissette, you can say Quinnichet. If you can say Larroquette and Arquette and Morissette, you can say Quinnichet. Apparently they were a race of brown-haired French Protestants who came to the New World to escape religious persecution, and most of them went to Canada, Nova Scotia, British Columbia. Some of them went to Louisiana, where they're called Cajuns. In Canada, they are called Acadians. I got this name in New York on the American side of Niagara Falls. I am a Quinnichet by name and not by birth. My dad, my father, my biological is Stanley Bullock Sr., quiet as it's kept. And that is maybe for another video log, but it refers to, I think of it because of something Mr. Yates said that his dad told him. Now you're an adult, you're getting ready to go out in the job market, and essentially no one cares if you live or die. And that is important to me in my current situation, because it forced me to admit to myself that maybe I was looking for a job as lifesaver, so to speak. Of course, everyone needs to work, everyone needs to make an income, but before I heard Mr. Yate make that statement, I believe that I was thinking more in terms of feeling better about myself once I reassume that image as a person who has a job to go to and work relationships with people whom you spend more time with than your actual family. I was kind of in a little fantasy world there for a second, and his comment snapped me out of it. What I'm doing now is procrastinating, because the man has shaken up my worldview so completely that I need to listen to his hangout again. I need to refocus my efforts and stop looking for a corporation that is going to secure my future, and look to myself and within myself to do that for myself. So, getting a little wordy and verbose here, rambling just a bit. The thing about my name is what brought me to genealogy, because I always knew that I am not Quinnichet. I'm a Quinnichet imposter. So I think I had a problem of self-concept from the beginning, knowing that I was challenged with such an unusual name, Jancy Deneen Quinnichet. That is an unknown quantity. When you hear it, when you see it, Who is Jancy Deneen Quinichet? And all my life I have been Quincy, Clancy, Chauncey, Yancey, everything but Jancy. So now you call me JD. And as it turns out, my man friend and I, we may not make it because my mother looked up to his mother's family so much that she co-opted their name. And his mother's maiden name is the same as my last name. Of course, they say Kenichi because they are intermingled with the Okanichi. Quinichet and Okanichi together is Kenichi. And before I met this man, I pretended to be deaf if you called me deaf and deaf. If you called me anything but Quinichet. If you try to call me Kenichi or Kenichi, I just didn't hear you. Now I believe the poor man's mom is just wanting him to break up with me because people think he's dating his kin, and he's not. We're not related. We're not. So, on that weird note, I'm gonna land my plane. But seriously, if you are in the throes of a lifelong self-concept issue, you can make a mess of your professional life without too much trouble. And I've been waiting all my life to marry this name off, but it hasn't happened. So maybe once Mr. Yate gets me all fixed up with a resume and a new career, I can work on that. I think my efforts have put the fear of God into someone who realizes he actually has something in a relationship with me, even though I'm currently unemployed, and I have been pretty much since he's known me. I'm tired of that. I'm tired of doing without all the things a girl likes. And so I am going to keep calm and resume on. That's all for now. And if I like it, I'll share it with you. Thanks so much.